Even as Washington pushed for diplomacy with Tehran, a new report suggests the United States feared its closest ally could jeopardize those efforts. According to a New York Times report citing current and former U.S. officials, American intelligence indicated Israel may have been considering targeting Iran's top negotiators during sensitive peace talks. If true, such a move could have collapsed negotiations and pushed the region back into war. Behind closed doors, the United States was racing to secure an interim peace agreement with Iran. But at the same time, American officials were reportedly worried about another threat, not from Tehran, but from Israel. According to current and former U.S. officials, Washington believed Israel might have been planning to assassinate two of Iran's most senior political figures, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf. The concern grew during ceasefire negotiations that began in April. U.S. officials feared that if either man were killed, the diplomatic process would collapse overnight. According to the report, the United States even asked regional countries to quietly warn Iran that its senior negotiators could be at risk. The goal: prevent any attack that could derail the fragile peace process. While Washington was focused on ending the conflict, Israel's military campaign had a broader objective. Israeli operations targeted Iran's senior leadership right from the opening hours of the war. The conflict began with a major Israeli strike on February 28th. That killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with several top officials. As the war intensified, Israel continued pursuing high-ranking political and military leaders. Among those reportedly killed were Ali Larijani, Iran's senior national security official, and former Foreign Minister Kamal Karazi, both considered influential voices during contacts with the United States. For the Trump administration, those deaths complicated diplomacy. Washington believed eliminating negotiators would make any lasting agreement nearly impossible. The differences highlighted a growing divide between American and Israeli priorities. The United States wanted negotiations. Israel wanted to permanently weaken Iran's leadership, its military capabilities, and its regional influence. Iran also appeared convinced that its negotiators were being hunted. Security around Abbas Araghchi and Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf was dramatically increased. When Ghalibaf traveled to Islamabad for meetings, Pakistani fighter jets reportedly escorted the Iranian delegation through Pakistani airspace. On the return journey, Iranian security agencies warned of a possible Israeli threat against the aircraft. The delegation made an emergency landing in Mashhad before traveling for hours by road to Tehran. Iranian officials viewed the precautions as necessary to ensure negotiations could continue. Despite the risks, the talks went ahead. The Trump administration maintains that diplomacy remains the preferred path. American officials say Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and other representatives have continued discussions with Iranian officials. President Donald Trump has repeatedly signaled that he wants negotiations to continue rather than return to open conflict. Israel has not publicly commented on the reported targeting plans, and its embassy in Washington declined to respond to the allegations. Meanwhile, officials in Israel remain skeptical of any agreement that leaves Iran's government intact. They argue that a ceasefire alone does not eliminate Tehran's military or nuclear ambitions. For now, diplomacy continues, but the revelations underscore just how close the region may have come to seeing peace talks collapse before they had the chance to succeed.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.